My name is Vanessa Brown, and I'm a bookseller in London, Ontario. I'm also an amateur sleuth and a writer. The Forest City Killer is a book about a series of unsolved cases that took place in London, Ontario between 1968 and 1970. January 9th, 1968 was the beginning. Jackie Dunleavy was abducted and murdered on her way home from work. Exactly a month later, Frankie Jensen was abducted and murdered from the same neighborhood where Jackie Dunleavy lived. Later that March, right near where Frankie Jensen's body was found, Scott Leishman was taken. He was also murdered. That summer in August, Helga Beer was abducted, raped, and murdered. November 13th, after writing a French exam, Linda White got a ride home. She was abducted and murdered. And then on October 4th, 1969, Jackie English became the next victim. The main focus of my book is Jackie English and her family. I spent a lot of time talking to her sister Anne and finding out about Jackie and what she was like as a person. What kind of clothes did she like to wear? What were her hobbies? I feel like I've really gotten to know this 15-year-old girl whose life was cut short. She really was on the verge of womanhood. She was just discovering what it was to be attractive and to flirt with boys and have a boyfriend. She liked colorful clothes. She liked to look different and be different. She wasn't afraid to be herself. And that's admirable. It really hits home when you sit down with one of the victim's family members and talk to them about what happened. Some of the families react as if it just happened yesterday. The tears are on the verge the entire time you're talking to them. For others, it's as if they've become resigned, as if they feel they were cursed and there's nothing they can do to get away from it. So that is a really dark place to dwell. I'd have to say it's something I've come to terms with. You have nightmares, you have trouble sleeping, it becomes an obsession. I seem to find a way to bring it up each and every place in my life. And I'm not sure how that obsession will ever end unless it's an arrest and a conviction. I think a story is powerful. I think story is what builds our sense of culture and builds our sense of who we are. This is one of the stories from where I'm from. The more people that know it, the better the chance that someone will come forward, that someone will have an answer or the piece of information that can solve the puzzle.